There has recently been a debate as to whether social networking sites do more harm than good, and today I'm going to tell you why social networking can have negative effects to the social world. The dangers of social networking sites often get overlooked amid all the good things they bring. While social networking sites can be quite positive, allowing friends and family to keep in touch and allowing people to connect with others who share their interests, the dangers involved in this popular pastime are quite real. Personally, I believe social networking sites are harmful and do have consequences to our social skills and our safety. I have solid evidence to support my statement, and I would like to start off with a true story concerning Facebook, a popular social networking site. Not too long ago, a girl in her teens made a friend on Facebook, a chat buddy. This other unidentified friend didn't give any personal details, and one day this girl and friend met up at the mall. Then she was never seen again. You hear stories that happen like this all the time, and now there is even a show on MTV called Catfish. This is a show about people that have relationships through social networking, and when they finally meet, more than half of the time they aren't who they said they were. Stories like this happen all the time, and it's because social networking gives people a place to hide their true identity. In this time, our nation spends more time socializing online than getting out and meeting friends, which creates more people to be more socially awkward when it comes to communicating in person. The opposition argues that social networking sites gives people their own space and that these blog sites represent fun and socialization, when in reality, we should encourage everyone to go out and not use social networking to meet people and make relationships and friendships, but instead create friendships in person, which will also work on one's social skills, which will make him or her a better person overall. Social networking has many negatives that come along with it. Not only is it a tool for bad people to use to find and contact innocent people, but it also affects people's communicational skills and creates a crutch for people in our society to use when it comes to communicating online rather than in person. Also, social networking sites prevents youth from spending time with their parents and their siblings because they become obsessed and attached to the social networking world. Not only is it irritating that many teens cannot go for longer than 10 minutes without checking their Facebook pages before having withdrawal symptoms, but it is even more frustrating when they can't even go half as long as this without mentioning the site. What is this saying about our generation? Did people in the 60s need social networking sites? Back in the day, there was no such thing as social networking when it came to building relationships. In the olden days, we didn't express a need for an online high-tech chatting system. People would have to find their own ways to stay in contact with their friends since they didn't have social networking to help them. Overall, the benefits are few and the drawbacks are many. Social networking sites are the center of misconduct, less studying, and unsafe blogs. Do we want our youth to have their eyes glued to computer screens or their ears plugged to headphones? Our society needs to be more socially capable of creating and maintaining relationships and friendships outside in the real world, rather than using social networking as the easy way out. Social networking may come a lot easier to a person, but you never know who you could actually be talking to on the other side of the screen. With this being said, it is important to get out of the house and away from the computer and work on making impactful personal relationships that will last a lifetime, rather than sitting behind a computer screen all the time, never knowing who you are actually talking to. The fact of the matter is that social networking is affecting all aspects of our lives, whether we like it or not. There is evidence that the social skills of modern teenagers are declining, and I myself have experienced it firsthand. In terms of employment, it may just be our downfall. Just because social networking is the in thing to do doesn't mean we have to talk about it and our online friends constantly. It might just be time to pull back slightly from the online world to have a proper conversation with your real friends.